Welcome back. A new study finds 70% of Americans want to live to be 100 years old, with 29 years as the ideal length for retirement. The Edward Jones and AgeWave report polled 11,000 adults in the U.S. and Canada back in January and February. And now this is a potential problem if early plans aren't made, but there are several steps that you can take now to make the most out of your retirement. So joining us this morning to talk about the changing retirement landscape is the principal of branch development at Edward Jones, Ken Cella, and Dr. Ken Dychtwald, the founder and CEO of AgeWave. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Amanda. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here. So first, let's talk about this poll. It's called the Longevity and the New Journey of Retirement Study. What does it tell us about how today's retirees view retirement differently than their parents did?
There's some tremendous insights in this report. So let me start by explaining why we did this study. This research really helps us to understand the needs and the priorities of our retirees and their families across generations. And I want to summarize these compelling results because what we're finding is that longevity and other key forces that are identified in this research are converging to redefine retirement, both for today and we think for years to come. What we're finding is that people are living longer, and therefore they're thinking about what that longevity means for them and how they need to adjust what they do accordingly. In our research, what we found is that 7 in 10 people want to live to age 100, which we find quite astounding. Not only that, but when we ask people what's their ideal length of time in retirement, they say up to 3 decades. So these are new factors that people need to plan for with their retirement. And as they think about it, most retirees are saying, you know what, it's not my parents' version of retirement. They're seeing this as a whole new chapter in life, one that's filled with fun, enjoyment, and new possibilities. And oftentimes what we're finding is retirees are using this as an opportunity to turn the new page into this chapter and redefine themselves. And oftentimes what they're doing is they're being inspired by people like Betty White that are contributing well into their 80s and longer into retirement and making a meaningful difference based on their own personal passion, their purpose, and leaving a positive impact on society.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I understand there are 4 stages of retirement. Dr. Dychtwald, tell us, what are they?
Yeah, as we studied 11,000 people, and we get the advantage of watching gals like Betty White, who made it to 99, and Mick Jagger's out there at 78, and we got a president who's approaching his 80th birthday, and Jean Smart has got a new TV show in her mid-70s. We're getting to see a whole new vision of what retirement used to be and what it's becoming now. So the 4 stages. First, there's what we call anticipation. It's the decade or so before retirement. You'll be busy with your family, main career, but you're starting to think about, what am I going to do next? And how great it'll feel to not have to get up every morning early, or what will I do with all that freedom? Then there's a period we call liberation and disorientation. It's the first 2 years after retirement, and there's kind of good news, bad news. The good news is I made it. I got more free time than I've ever had before. The challenge is, who am I? What am I going to do each day? What do I tell people is my nature? What's my new purpose? What time should I get up? What time should I go to sleep? There's a lot of newness to retirement. But then people find their groove. And for about 15 years, there's the period we call reinvention. That's when people find their purpose again. They make new friends if they need. They spend more time with their family. And frankly, 59% of our study respondents said they want to work in their retirement, maybe part-time, maybe occasional time, maybe even volunteer work. And then the 4th stage of retirement, usually when people are around 80, we've named reflection and resolution. There, what matters to people is, first of all, comfort and security, and they also want to make sure they leave a wonderful legacy to their family and community.
Now, real quick before we go, running out of time here. I know you guys got a lot of great information. Where can folks go to learn more about this?
Yeah, we've made this information widely available to anyone that wants to access it. So go to edwardjones.com/new retirement.
All right, Ken Cella, principal of principal of branch development at Edward Jones, and Dr. Ken Dychtwald, founder and CEO of AgeWave. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.